Greetings, I'm Barrett and welcome to Meet Me at the Table. Today we're going to be doing just a Kickstarter preview. I want to show you what this is. This is from the latest edition of Escape Mail. This is going to be going to Kickstarter. I want you all to check this out. This is my favorite company that does escape room type games. I know I don't do a lot of them on the channel, but in the past I have talked about them because my wife and I, we really love this genre, but we don't ever do any on camera because otherwise you see them and it's all over. So I'd like everybody to experience them on their own. I'm excited to show you exactly what this one is. This one's going to have to do with the Shackleton series. It's an interactive puzzle adventure. There's going to be 6 different episodes that are going to be part of this. I was lucky enough to have them send me the first one. So I'm going to show you a little bit about that. I'm not going to go into any spoilers on this. And then you can make an educated decision whether or not this might be something you might want to back coming on Kickstarter. Now, of course, this is for 1 to 4 players. It says it takes 8 to 12 hours. Now, that's if you do all 6 of these. I would say each one of the escape mails could take you anywhere between 1 to 3 hours, depending on how good you are at cracking these kind of cases open. And the cool thing about this particular series is it's based on historical fiction. It's based on the group of people that were left in Antarctica for, I believe it was about 2 years, and they were found, and they were trying to get from one side to the other side, but some things, of course, went awry, and they do a historical fiction-based thing on this. So if you're excited to see what's inside of this box and what escape mail has to come out for the Shackleton series in this upcoming Kickstarter, then I need you to meet me at the table. When you take the box off, you're going to be left with one of these cool envelopes that is set right inside of the box that it came in. Now, this could be the way they do it, or they could do it the way they've done it in the past, where they send you envelopes in the mail, which is one of the cool things about Escape Mail. They send you one each month, or each time a new one comes out, and then you can play through that one and then wait again for the next one to come out. I think that's a really cool concept. My wife and I really like that way of doing things. This also, I want to mention that I'm having no monetary compensation for this. This is strictly just to help out on their Kickstarter. They did send me, though, the first mission of this 6-mission thing. It's once it goes to Kickstarter, we're going to back it because my wife and I really love these. So you're going to get something in the mail, most likely something like this, and you're going to open it up. What's going to be in there, it's going to tell you everything you need and how to go forward in the game. So for example, you flip over your first part here, and it shows you these are the contents that you're going to find in here, exactly how much time it's going to take, what you need, and all the different things. There's also a hint tracker on here where you can use your phone or any other device to scan the QR code, and it'll send you to their web-based app that you can use to not only type in all the different answers and stuff, but it also can give you hints and clues on some of the different puzzles you're going to have in this game. I will say one of the things that, again, we really like about Escape Mail is that even though the game is challenging, it's not overly challenging, or there's not something that just doesn't make sense, or it's super obscure about how they would have got to that particular thing. We were able to complete this one in, I would say, about 2 to 3 hours, actually. We're not super sleuthy, but it was super fun to do it. We really had a great time, and after we got through each one of the puzzles, like, oh my gosh, we've really felt a sense of accomplishment. We made it all the way through all the different puzzles, and even the ending, it was really cool. On top of that, on their web-based area, they also have videos that are telling you parts of the story and why this is even happening and how you're involved in this, which is cool. So it brings you into the game as well. So it does give you the more details of what you're going to be doing in this game, how close to fact or fiction it is. And one of the things we also enjoyed was it gives us some time savers. Even though we did read through everything, if you wanted to skip some of the stuff, there's only some stuff's for story and some is for puzzles. And when it comes to actually figuring it out, you can then move those to the side that you don't ever going to need. Another thing that's neat about Escape Mail is this right here. It's a flow chart. Now, when you open this up for the first time, you're going to be greeted with so many things. All these different things are going to come in this, and you're not going to know exactly what you're going to use for each puzzle. But on the back side of this card, if you want to play on the standard mode, you can flip this, which we did. We played on standard. You can flip this, and it'll show you which ones are going to go together to answer certain parts of this. And it kind of comes down to 4 or 5 different words you have to figure out. So, for example, the first one might use this map and this patch. And then you have to figure out why and how they work together in order to get that first word. And the second one might use this telegram and maybe this piece of paper here. Now, I'm not sure if that's what it is. I'm not spoiling anything by saying which goes with which, because this is completely, I'm making it up right now. Even though I did do it, I don't know which one's with which. But it is kind of cool that it comes with all these different things. So you get like a patch, you get a map, you get this telegram, you get this list of words. Then of course you've got the story that goes along with it. And it even has some of the things that are going to have puzzle pages. Now I'm not going to show you anything that's going to spoil anything. It came with a piece of string. It came with some punch out for different animals and stuff that we had to punch out and use in one of the clues in order to get through it. So it does come with all these different things. On top of that, this folds out. And then this also has different things on it, and it's going to be used for some of the puzzles and things of that nature. But it also gives you some really cool things about this mission that they're on for the Trans-Antarctic Expedition. Once we were able to complete this, we were able to move forward then going into the next one, but of course it's not out yet. It did come with this neat guide that tells us exactly how we're going to go through this. It tells you what you're going to need. On top of that, you can even get refill kits, which is really cool for a game like this, because once we complete it now, I could use the refill kit and pass it on to somebody else. Like I could give this to Colin, and he and his family could go through this and try to solve the first one. Then we can talk about how cool it was, or which ones did we get stuck on, which ones did we get right away, what ones were super cool for us to try to solve. Now, once this comes out, they're going to have 6 different episodes. The second episode is going to be, the concept is complete, the development is complete, and it's ready for its final play testing. So that's episode 2. We have episode 3, we have episode 4, episode 5, and episode 6. And once they're all done, we'll have a full, complete, historical fiction-based game that we can play. And like I said, with the refill kits, you can then pass these on to some of your friends or family so that they can try them. This is super cool. This is my favorite company that does escape rooms. My wife and I super enjoy them. And I forgot about this part. There's even an intro letter. And like I said, it also has the QR code here if that other one was too small to scan, which is super cool. So that's all we have to show you for this Shackleton series. Again, not wanting to spoil anything, I just wanted to show you that this is coming to Kickstarter. Please check it out. This is my, like I said, favorite escape room type game system that is out on the market right now. And I can't wait for it to go into Kickstarter and more of these to be able to come with us. I'll, of course, put a link to everything you need in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you get a chance to check out the Shackleton series by Escape Mail. And if you're excited as I am, then of course, I need you to meet me at the table.